The sun's going down and you're clocking in. Here's some things that only Night Shift will understand. Welcome to Paranormal Nightshift, your home to all things that go bump in the night. Today's story does deal with tragedy, so viewer discretion is advised. Kevin writes in, I always wanted to be a firefighter. I knew I wanted to be a firefighter since I was young. But the academy does not train you for the things that you will see. Fire is elemental, dangerous, and some of us believe it has a mind of its own. It was the summer of 1995. I lived in the middle of nowhere. Cotton farms as far as the eye could see. Some tourist threw a cigarette out the window, and within a matter of minutes, 25 acres was up in flames. It took hours to put it out. We did everything we could to keep it at bay, but within a matter of minutes, we were getting another call. Living out here in the country, you see things, and you kind of know everybody. Abandoned buildings are no big deal. Abandoned barns on the side of the road where somebody used to live 20, 30 years ago, we all know where they're at. I had passed by that overgrown barn so many times as a kid, and I had never seen lights on, but sure enough, they were on. And standing right in front, a man, well-dressed in a suit and tie, and his skin was bright red. And my fire captain said, "Did you see that? We don't have time to go back. We gotta go now." If you've made it this far, understand that this is where the viewer discretion warning comes in. This story is about to take a very dark turn. Structure fire. A house that I know, and I knew the people inside, but there was no going in. Begged my chief to let me go in, but we don't trade lives around here. There's nothing we can do for them now. I sat and watched as the roof collapsed. I still can hear it. I watched as the flames engulfed the rest of the house. But in the bottom window, there he was, the red man. That day, I just chalked it up to being exhausted. That would have been a good answer, right? You remember at the beginning of the video where I told you that I felt like fire was alive? I still see him. I see him all the time. I know it sounds crazy, but I believe he's evil personified. I believe he is the fire. First of all, we want to say thank you to all our blue-collar heroes, police, fire, medic, all our first responders. You do a job that so many of us couldn't even imagine doing. But we're all here because we believe that there is some sort of good and evil. So if there's good in this world, then there has to be something to counteract it.